Hello everyone, good morning all. So today we will see one of the basic data cleaning project in SQL. So basically data cleaning is the process which is majorly used in the data migration projects, right? So whenever we are doing data migration from source to destination, at that time we are doing some of the transformations on the source side, and that is basically we can say data cleaning is also one of the part of transformations, right? So basically we are doing uh, below mentioned kind of steps or below mentioned kind of procedures in data cleaning, right? So the first one is we are checking for the duplicates. So there should be no duplicate value in the our dimension table, right? For example, we will see in a few minutes. Now the second one is dealing with missing data or nulls. Third one is dealing with wrong categorical data, and the fourth one is type conversion. So basically these are the four kind of, you can say, the steps or procedures we are doing at the time of data cleaning. So now for example, let's me take a example. So we have employees table in which employee id which is integer, then employee name which is varchar of 100, then department id which is also integer, gender, salary. Please kindly note over here, salary is a varchar column over here, but actually it should be integer, right? And then we can say that higher date column which is date column. Now I have inserted the data into the same over here in this employees table. Now the second table is departments table, in which department id and department name column are there, right? And I have inserted the data into the same as well. Now what are our first data cleaning process? So over here we are checking for the duplicates value, right? So let me select the data from this employees table first. Select star from employees. Okay, these are the data. Let me take this data into the Excel file. Okay, okay. So now if you see over here, we are checking for the duplicates value, right? So in the duplicates, whether we are checking that all the columns values are duplicate, or apart from the primary key values are duplicate data. So over here, if you see in the employee ID column, ID are unique IDs, right? So we cannot consider that one in our duplicate list. We need to consider all the other columns in our duplicate checking, right? So if you see over here, Harshit is a duplicate value. Then apart from this is a only case sensitivity, we can say that, right? Over here it is small, and over here it is a capital M, right? So that also we should consider as a duplicate value. Now if you see for this Meghal, this is also a duplicate value, right? Now Richa is also the duplicate value, right? All others are unique values. So how can we find the duplicate values in our data? So for that we can use the group by clause, right? So group by which column I have done? Employee name, department ID, gender, salary and hire date. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the 5 columns I have taken over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are checking count of one group by all these 5 column, right? So now let's take which are the duplicate values. So Harshit is duplicate, Megal is duplicate, and then Richa is duplicate, right? So you can add over here like having count of 1 greater than 1. So all these values are duplicate values, right? Which we have shown in the Excel file, right? So now over here, one thing you can do is you can remove the duplicate data. So how you can remove the duplicate data? Let's see that. So okay, before that, let's see what is the second point over here in data cleaning process. So dealing with missing data and null values. So what do you mean by that? So if you carefully see this table, let me copy this table again, and now let me see. So over here dealing with missing values or null values, right? So if you see over here department ID is null, right? So that we can say is missing value. Then over here we can say that gender is null, right? So that is also considered as a missing value. Then over here also gender is null, right? So that is also a missing value, right? All apart from all this, it looks like everything is fine. So what I have done over here, I have taken this again all the one, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 columns, right? So let me take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 employee ID. Okay, gender. Okay. So now let again see over here. We have taken all because employee ID is available in all the data, right? So that we cannot consider in our null check. But apart from that, all these 5 columns we have considered in our null check. So now if you see over here with regards to gender, so if you see carefully over here, it is a empty string, right? It is not mentioned as a null, and over here it is mentioned as a null. So what I have done over here, I have taken consideration of both the things, is null as well as empty string. So you can check empty string over here like this. So now if I execute this query, again it will give me 3 records, right? This one, 2, and 3 records, right? So now how you can solve this problem? So you have to give this data to the client or customer and provide and tell them that please give us the detail of this particular null values. So suppose now if m and then whenever they provide you the details, then you can update over here like department ID equal to 1. I am just taking example where employee ID is equal to 8. So this is how you can solve the problem of null checks. So one record is updated, right? Now it should give only 2 records. So and which is for 7 and 14, right? So now suppose this 7 and 14 both are, you can say that both are female. So let me update that one as well. Gender equal to F, where employee ID in 7 and 14, right? So this is also you need to ask the client about these details, right? So 2 rows are records are updated, right? So now let me run this query. It should give no records, right? Then only we can say that data cleaning is done properly, right? Now let me see the third one. So this is dealing with the wrong categorical data. So let me give you the example over here. How many distinct values are there in gender category? So gender is a category, right? So F female, M and male. Now, as per our standard rule, for all the female all f, we have considering a small f, right? Not the capital F, but small f. And for all the male and M, we are considering the M, small m. So now over here, simply we are doing the update statement, or we are writing the case statement like this. So all the 14 records will be updated with this one, right? Over here, what I have done, upper of gender in male and female we are considering only, right? Then M and female, sorry, male M and male, then M and then female and F, then F. So now how we can update this one? So let me write a update statement for the same. So in the gender category over here, let me take the original column. So in the over here, whatever are the different genders are there, right? Female, capital female, small female, male, like this. So we want in perfect category wise, right? Perfect standard. So we are updating all the values over here. So let me update that one. Update employees set gender equal to, what we can do over here, gender equal to, we can write this state case statement, right? So no need to specify a where condition over here because we are updating all the records, right? So now if you see over here, this gender column and case column both will be the same, right? This one and this one both will be the same, right? So this is one more part of the data cleaning process that is known as a dealing with wrong categorical data. And now the final one is type conversion. So now we have at the time of table creation we have seen that the salary column we have declared as a varchar column. But what if now I want to do the sum of salary department wise or average of salary department wise? Then does varchar column will allowed me that? No, it won't be allowed me that, right? Because if you see this error, it is giving like operand data type varchar is invalid for average operator. Operand data type varchar is invalid for average operator, right? So what we can do over here? Either one thing is we can do the change the data type in the change, sorry, alter table employees, alter, we can say that column salary integer. One thing we can do like this, right? And second thing we can do is we can write the convert this type conversion, right? Type conversion means we can convert this into the decimal. So how we can convert that one? Cost of salary as decimal comma 9 comma 2. And now let me try to execute this one. So this is giving me the average, right? So now let me take data over here. Okay, so what is the finance department and how many employees are working in the finance department? It is, let me select the data from the departments table. So okay, it is a third one, right? So now let me again go to the Excel file and how many employee are working in the third department, then that I have to check, right? So first one, then this one, this one. Three employees are working in the finance department. So let me take the sum of that one, 80,000, then 75,000, and then 60,000, right? And now if I take the average of this to this, let me take 71.666, right? So now what is that? It is coming over here for finance. 71.666, right? It is perfect, right? So this is how, when you have to convert the varchar value into the decimal point and then calculate the sum, right? Because we cannot mention the average in the varchar column data type, right? Now over here 75 digits, 6 digits are coming, right? So how can I restrict that one? So let me try to again do the cast of this one, as we can say the decimal 9 comma 2. And now let me execute this one. So it should come now 67, right? So this is how you can keep the points to two decimal places, right, after points. So this is how you can do the data cleaning, right? Data cleaning. Now our first part is pending, right? So now let me again go to that example, remove of duplicate values. So over here, any of the record from, you can say that Harshit, any one record we can remove, Richa, any one record we can remove, and Meghal also any one record we can remove. So how we can do that? So let me write the query for the same. So with city, we can say the city as, now we can say that partition by, 1 minute. Sorry, what we can do? We can do the dense rank over here. We can use the dense rank over partition by. Now all this column we can mention over here, right? In group by, we have mentioned all this column. So over here also we need to mention, and then order by, we can say that ID, or we can say that employee ID, right? As RK. Now over here we can do select star from city where RK greater than 1. So now let me try to execute this one. Okay, Harshit is coming once, Megal is coming two times, Richa is coming once. Now what we can do? We can just do delete from city where, RK greater than 1, right? So now let me execute this query. Okay, 4 records are deleted. Now let me check the table again, our main table, right? Or you can write this, you can execute this query and then check whether any duplicate values are there or not. It should not give any record, right? Again, you equal to 1 you can do. So all the data now it should be equal to 1 only, right? So now 10 records are coming. All the duplicates data has been removed. So now if you see, entire table is fully transformed table, right? Now this table is fully, and you can load this table into the final destination table, right? So this is how you can do the data cleaning in the SQL server, right? So thank you so much, everyone. We will see the multiple projects again as soon as possible. If you like the way of my teaching, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.